Hi, I'm Loretta Barrett Oden, and welcome to Native Origins, a cooking show that takes us back to the basics of traditional and healthful foods that are also easy to prepare for our elders, their caregivers, and families. Today, we're cooking what I call Clay's Buffaloaf. This time, though, we're going to healthy it up a little bit, or as I would say, Indian it up a little bit, and we're going to use the bison, the buffalo, which is lower in fat and cholesterol than even the white breast meat of turkey. It's absolutely delicious in this meatloaf recipe. You'll love it. We're going to start this buffaloaf with, of course, this gorgeous, lean, healthy ground bison. So we're going to put this bison meat in the bowl. The bison meat, so important to the Plains tribes, literally roamed by the thousands. They said it would take days for a herd of bison to go by. So the bison was like the be-all to end-all to the Plains tribes. But to add to this extra healthy meat, we're going to boost the protein power a little bit more by adding some cooked quinoa. Mix it all up really good. To bind it further, we're going to crack about 4 eggs into this. We're going to put in some celery, onions, chopped onions to taste, chopped carrots. Make it pretty and colorful. Here comes the good part, the spiciness. I'm going to put in about a cup of the green chilies. And then the chipotle. It's very, very spicy. I would even suggest tasting it before you put it in, so you can see how hot it really is. So we're going to put just a touch of that in there. For juiciness, we're going to do some just canned tomato sauce, which I'm sure you have in your pantry. Most everyone does. Our seasonings, we're going to use cumin or comino. Just put about a half teaspoon of that in. We're going to do some sage. Great, great flavor, great seasoning. It's also something we pray with, so we may as well eat it so we're, good on the inside as well. Ground thyme. Nice aroma. We'll go easy on the salt. We're trying to stay healthy here, remember, so we're using some nice ground sea salt. Do a couple good pinches because this is a pretty good amount of food in this bowl. Now we're going to mix it again. This feels a little bit loosey-goosey, so we're going to maybe add about half of these panko crumbs just to bind it a little bit. So we're going to pack one of these, a bit of this, into the meatloaf pan. Pack it down pretty good. But because this is so good on Sunday, we've made enough so that we can make some little mini meatloaves. Put them in the muffin tin, and then we'll bake them. And then when they've cooled, you can put them in a plastic bag, put them in the freezer, and have them on Wednesday. The thing about using this ground bison, it's more affordable. Bison's kind of expensive, and there's limited accessibility in some areas for it. So to use the ground, you really get, more bang for your buck. Aren't they cute? They're going to be so wonderful. These will bake up in about a 350-degree oven for about 30, 35, 40 minutes. Take about an hour probably on the loaf pan. And here we have it. Look how gorgeous. Color, color, color on the plate. So we're going to put some nice tomato sauce on this. And there you have Clay's Buffaloaf. Enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. For more information on this recipe, go to aarp.org/Native Origins, and you'll get all the information you need. Thank you.